Today's horoscope, Pisces May 18, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. New interests or communication channels are changing your perspective. Your ideas, advice, or guidance might stand out as particularly unique and in demand as the Sun and Uranus align in your communications sector. It's an exciting time for friendships, communications, work, health, and group connections. Something can inspire you to branch out with your interests or studies now as you awaken to a new way of thinking and expressing yourself. Still, watch for a tendency to overindulge or act out. Consider that if you can't rely on the usual channels for expressing yourself, this helps you answer your inner rhythms and respond to your intuition. As the day advances, watch for jumping to conclusions or hasty decisions. No one will like the frustrating energy echoing throughout the cosmos today. In fact, every single thing could make you and others feel triggered. While you're often compassionate, when you're feeling threatened, targeted, or disrespected, you will be unafraid of expressing your emotions to someone who deserves to take a seat. Mighty Mars, the red planet of war, will crash like a rocket against Mercury. Focus on breathing through challenges, and the storm will fade. Expect to attract lots of great things today. Positive energy is flowing in your direction, and it can manifest in lots of different ways. The good times will roll all day for you and those around you. Great understanding for others is the name of your game. With today's aspect at play, you will be able to see even more clearly what others feel. One of your weaknesses, however, is not clearly knowing how you feel. This may sound strange, but try talking to someone about your own emotions, and you will find that the shoe doesn't quite fit the other foot. One way to start tapping into your hidden feelings: keep a dream journal. Your wallet will be the main focal point for you with this vibration, and it may be a very good thing if you haven't reviewed this area of your life recently. It is important to ensure you are staying on track when it comes to your financial goals and career ambitions. The only way to do this is to make routine reviews. Further, talking with a financial planner or another person whom you trust to give you guidance can really help. Ceres is the next in a long line of planets to leave Pisces this year, including Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, who had been here since 2012. As Ceres leaves today, she ends a 3-month deep dive into your personal needs and priorities, something that will give Saturn something to channel his resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes into before he too leaves later next week. Meanwhile, this will see Ceres return to join the 4 planets already in your income sector, to begin her first deep dive into your income needs and priorities in 4 years. As a friendly aspect between the Sun in your communication sector and the South Node in your relationship sector peaks, this will not only make it easier to get the communication lines open, but as you reach an important point in the year on the communication front. The Moon's friendly aspect to Mercury, the planet of communication, will add to the support already there between the communication and relationship gods. Daily planetary overview. Today's energy invites you to look in the mirror and ask yourself one simple yet powerful question: who are you really? With the Sun forming an electrifying conjunction with Uranus in steady, earthy Taurus, the answer may surprise you. This celestial alignment often stirs unexpected shifts, not just in our outer world, but in our inner sense of identity too. You may feel, think, or act in ways that are wildly out of character, and that's not something to fear. In fact, it might be exactly what you need. Many of us find comfort in being consistent, predictable, or even routine in how we navigate our days. But what happens when life hands you a moment of disruption? A spark of sudden insight? A burst of energy that breaks you out of your norm? That's the gift of Uranus, the planet of awakening, revolution, and surprise. If you've been feeling boxed in or stagnant, today could be the breath of fresh air you didn't know you needed. Something might shift within your environment, or deep within your heart, that propels you into a new perspective. And while this transformation might catch you and others off guard, it's not a sign that you're off track. In many ways, it's a sign that you're evolving. Think of it like this: when we go on a long journey, we often pack with our old identity in mind. But what if the journey itself changes you? Today, give yourself permission to grow beyond the labels and limitations you've accepted up until now. Maybe you speak your truth more boldly than usual. Maybe you break a habit. Maybe you try something spontaneous, like a different route home, a bold wardrobe choice, or an honest conversation you've been putting off. These small rebellions against the expected can lead to major breakthroughs. Of course, change, even positive change, can bring tension. If you're feeling a bit on edge, try not to let your emotions bubble over in ways you might regret later. No one is out to rattle you on purpose, even if it feels that way. A little personal space can go a long way. If you find yourself overwhelmed, carve out time for quiet reflection. A walk through nature, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness can help you process what you're feeling and return to center. Have you ever noticed how 5 minutes of silence can change the tone of an entire day? This is also an excellent time to build bridges, especially if you're working on collaborative projects. Your naturally open and warm approach can smooth over tension and spark meaningful connections. People are drawn to your sincerity. It's a rare trait, and it's making you a trusted voice in the lives of others. If you've recently noticed a friend or colleague opening up to you more than usual, take it as a compliment. Your presence is providing a safe space, and that's something to honor. Financially, this may not be the time to make bold moves. If things feel uncertain, that's okay. We all experience moments when the numbers don't quite add up. Use this time to regroup, reflect, and avoid unnecessary risks. Small, steady steps are far better than leaps of faith that lack grounding. Think long-term, and know that this period is temporary. It's a phase to learn from, not fear. And when it comes to your physical well-being, remember, your body is a gift, not a guarantee. You may feel proud of how far you've come, whether that's in your fitness journey, your health habits, or simply in learning to love yourself more deeply. Celebrate that, but also commit to the ongoing care your body deserves. Nourish it with whole foods, hydrate well, get plenty of fresh air, and stay active. Movement, especially outdoors or with others, can be an incredible mood booster and a grounding force during times of emotional fluctuation. As you navigate this dynamic, change-driven day, stay open to the unexpected. Allow yourself the freedom to be a little different, a little daring, a little more you than usual. Let your intuition guide you. And above all, reflect on what this transformation is trying to teach you. Growth doesn't always come gently, but it always comes with purpose. We'd love to know, what part of your identity feels like it's evolving right now? Have you experienced any surprising changes in how you think, feel, or relate to others? Share your story in the comments. We're all on this journey together, and your insights could be the exact spark someone else needs today. Keep moving forward. The road may twist, but every turn brings you closer to your truest self.